Fucking listen, the great nameless is ever present, like the air on your chest. The silent hidden rhythm in the center of the rest. It's the phantom in the atom, it's the ghost of the machine, the most lethal of forces that is never heard or seen. It adjusts itself to everything, the water and the glass, the emerald and the clover and the golden in the grass. It molds to the mountain and it curves to the stream, the wakefulness of spirit in the middle of the dream. No shape it can't inhabit, no form it can't embrace, the infinite geometry of its universal dark space. Ever present, ever moving, yeah, it never leaves the fucking home. From the center of the bleeding cell to the galaxy's dome. You try to frame it with your doctrines, trap it in the laws as it tears through reality with silent, invisible claws. All things live by it, the lion in the weed, the king upon the throne and the beggar on his need. And it does not deny them, it doesn't turn away. It gives the gift of being to the night and to the day. No judgment in the source, no fucking no in the flow. It provides a fertile soil so the many color grow. When it's work it accomplished, when the universe is spun, when the harvest is gathered and the laboring is done. It does not claim possession, it don't want your plastic pride. It doesn't cheat the thank you in the human's fearful eyes. It builds the house and leaves, it paints the sky, it fucking hides. The silent humble energy was a greatness resides. It leaves the legacy, it leaves no brand, just the empty cold in the dirt across the land. Nurture all the lives but dominate the none. The moon is just a mirror for the nameless inside the sun. It doesn't act as master, it doesn't hold the chain. It's the secret in the silence and the music in the haze. The saint is getting greater by becoming very small. The nameless is the oneness that is living in the all. It gives a great love, a warmth without a name, feeding every spirit, fanning every flame, nurturing the arms, giving milk to the soul. Keep every fragment in the context of the whole. But it dominates not, it doesn't use a whip. It doesn't keep a fucking logbook or a master's grip. True power doesn't struggle, true power does shout. It doesn't use the force to remove a human self. It lets you be a hero, it lets you be a fool, while it stays the sentimental, invisible tool. A mother who lets go this every moment of her birth, providing all the freedom to the citizens of earth. The true void of the nameless face seems tiny to the eye, a flicker in the corner of a vast and empty sky. It has no desires, no hunger and no thirst. It doesn't rank the trophy and it doesn't want the first, because it's empty-handed. We think that it is small, but it's the only thing that's holding up the ceiling and the wall. All things and thrust their lives through the hollow and the deep, into the arms of silence when they're falling fast asleep. It doesn't lack disaster, oh, it's the owner of the life. It doesn't take a sigh in the middle of a strife. This is the great, not the side but the reach, the lesson that the universe is trying to teach. The saint takes the lesson, he reads between our minds. He sees the greatness moving in the subtle quiet sign. He doesn't restrict himself with the greatness on the roll. He doesn't let his demon take a bite out of his soul. He doesn't try to be a giant or a fucking king. He doesn't want the power that the loud voice is praying. And because he doesn't chase it, because he stays low, his greatness is accomplished in the only way to grow, by being like the valley he receives the river's gold. The story of the oneness is the only one he's told. He's great because he's nothing, he's all because he's none. The fucking battle was won, the morning it was never begun. The void is the master that doesn't use the word nameless, the music that is never really heard. So let the work be done, let the stars keep their spin. The nameless is the door that we're all walking in. Nurture all the people, nurture all the things, from the crawling of the insects to the flying of the wind. He's great because he's nothing, ever present, because he's none. Ever kind, ever fucking bored. The void is the master that doesn't use the word nameless. From the crawling of the insects to the fluttering of wings. Ever present, ever kind, ever fucking void. The self is just an image that is easily destroyed. Accomplish the greatness by sitting flat upon a flare. The nameless is the less that is becoming the more. The nameless is calling, the ocean is near. The greatness is the love that's removing all the fucking fear. Adjust to everything, claim nothing.